Uh,
Now, where's the Pornhub idea?
I don't know, asshole. But anyways, what's going on, guys and gals? My name is Knocko
How's it going,
Fluttershy.
people?
Yeah, and
And
welcome
I'm
to a
playing Doom Eternal. That's one
as
thing.
as he always is, because he's an asshole that doesn't stop playing Doom Eternal. He's a madman. He's fucking crazy. But anyways, by the title of this video, I think you guys and gals know where this video is about to be headed. But before we can begin with my overall rant on this whole thing, I got a story to fucking share. So, well, a couple. Um, so this one just happened earlier today. So I was going out to take my walk as I usually do to kind of clear my mind and things like that and just overall get better health because, man, I should probably walk a lot more than I already do. I try to take one at least every single day. So I went to take a walk, and as I was walking back, I saw these two cats, which looked like, from what I saw and what I feel actually happened, and knowing how people are around here, they were left. They were abandoned. You know, people just didn't want them anymore. And knowing as how some people
Which
actually
is
do.
just messed up. Like, why would someone abandon a cat?
Exactly. And
That's sickening.
that's what I'm gonna get into in this video. You know, the whole rant portion. But long story short, I found these two cats and some guy who I guess was passing by, driving by to deliver something or do something in the nearby building. I asked him, I was like, "Hey, are these your cats?" And he's like, "No." Um, but long story short, he actually took the cats, and hopefully, I really do hope this. I do hope that those cats weren't actually owned by anybody, because that would be fucking horrible if they were. Just
And
to
also, anyone in the Racine, Ohio area, if you own these cats, take care of them.
exactly. I don't want to be that person, I don't want to be the
We're not
guy
saying
that's
you
like,
left them out in the cold or whatever. Maybe they were just outside, having fun,
yeah.
but come on, man.
I mean, from what I've seen, they
I mean,
were
especially in the neighborhood of dogs and stuff like that. Come on.
exactly. But yeah, from what I saw, these cats, yeah, they were friendly as fuck. One of them actually walked up to me, let me pet it, and then the other one let me pet it as well. But, they were shaking because they were cold, and they didn't know, I guess, what to do because I guess they were at that point where even if they did have an owner, they didn't know exactly where they were. Like they didn't really seem to know exactly what they were doing. So, yeah, no matter what the case may have been, you don't just leave cats out, in the middle of the cold. And yeah, it was around 40 something degrees, but the point still stands. If a cat is, or a dog or anything, is fucking shivering at 40 plus degree weather, yeah, no, there's something wrong. You shouldn't be. Okay then. But yeah, you shouldn't be honestly surprised with what will happen next, what could happen next. So, this guy, he took the cats and he said he would try to find someone, and then if he couldn't find anybody, he'd basically take them home with him. And honestly, I do hope, because he seemed like a pretty cool guy, from what I saw, and interacted with him for a little bit, talking to him about the cats and whatnot, what I thought, and things like that. But hopefully they actually go home with him because he looks like he would take care of them. He would actually do what other people don't do, And it's stupid to think that. And I honestly do hope these cats are stray or were strays, because if they weren't, I would hate to fucking be that owner. Just to realize what you have fucking done, is bad enough, right? Leaving those cats out, potentially abandoning them. But it doesn't stop there. So, a year or two ago, I was walking by, well, not walking by, I was taking a walk, and I was kind of walking around all of Racine. where I live, and so there was this kitten that was freezing as well. It was an actual kitten, not like an actual cat that has yet to be a cat. It was an actual kitten, and it was fucking, it was shivering all over the place. And then I was lucky enough to actually save that cat, from dying, from freezing to death. And the people who nursed the cat back to health was like, or tried to, was like, yeah, if I had waited any longer, the cat probably wouldn't have made it because of how cold it was, and it was a little kitten. It couldn't have taken care of itself like that, And the same thing here, and even though these cats were a little bit bigger than one I encountered a few years ago, the point still stands. You shouldn't be leaving your pets out during this weather. And if you abandon them, that just proves how shitty you are, how pathetic you are. But anyways, so, I ended up saving that cat as well. Now, the main one I really wanted to go to was my cat. The cat that I ended up bringing home because of this. So I was walking as well. I just got done doing my dumpster dive. So this was a couple of years ago, before I found the other kitten, the one that was freezing. So, I was taking a walk. And then, all these things involve taking walks, but it's true. And this actually sadly happens a lot of stray cats, a lot of people that don't know how to take care of their fucking animals around here. So things like this happen pretty much daily, and it sucks. And if it's not daily, it's almost daily. So, I was walking by and I saw this cat, right? Well, it was walking into the road, and there's a car coming. I dropped everything that I was carrying that I found dumpster diving. I went back and got everything else after this. But I ran as fast as I fucking could. I fucking scooped up the cat, almost getting hit in the process, and brought the cat home. Yeah, I risked my own life to save a cat. That's how badass I am. That's how, that is just, wow. I don't know a lot of people that would have done that. But yeah, so, well, you're an asshole. But yeah, so on Facebook,
McDonald's.
Yeah, lucky bastard. But anyways, so as I was saying, on 3 separate occasions, all involving the same area, may not have been the same actual location, but like the same area as to, where I live and all that. I saved a total of like 4 cats from potential death because people are fucked to the fuck up. They are more fucked up than that. Now, okay. If these cats do belong to someone, like if those 2 cats that I saved...
And here's one thing I gotta say. What is wrong with you people?
Yeah. And this is why I really do hope those cats were strays. The ones that I saved today. Because if they aren't, and they were actually owned by someone, regardless... I get it, some cats are outside cats, but in this kind of weather, there should be inside cats, I don't... And because there are so much dangers outside, I would never let a cat out of my sight. If they were to go outside, I'd try to bring them back in.
How big were they?
And they weren't like kittens, like I said, but they were, I don't know, like they were really small cats. Like,
that ain't good when it comes to big dogs. I would say it would be oh, god damn.
Yeah, but yeah. So honestly, I do hope these cats were strays, and I do hope that they were not owned by anybody previously, because if that is the case, I would have to find these people and kick the shit out of them. Because, let me tell you something, and these are for people that have done that or that do this. What the fuck is wrong with you? You have these cats and dogs or other animals that you own as pets, and they trust you. They trust you won't do shit like this and just flat out abandon them because any number of reasons. But one reason I hear a lot about is because, oh, well, they're not really kittens anymore, they're not small and cute, so I don't really want this cat anymore. I don't want this dog anymore, so it's not a puppy anymore. Yeah, what the fuck did you fucking expect, you dumbass? Did you expect that tiny kitten that you picked up when it was born? Did you really seem to think that this cat, or kitten, would stay that young forever? No. They don't stay that young forever. They evolve, they grow up. Just like people. And, and if you don't want your dog or your cat, because they fucking do, then just let it, drop it off or whatever and let it just fend for itself. You could go door to door and ask if people, want a dog or a cat or something. You could go to the pound or the animal shelter and donate them there. There's a number of things you could fucking do. Go on Craigslist, be like, hey, free puppy, free kitten, or maybe this dog or cat for like $2 or something like that, or whatever, Like, there's a whole number of things you could do. Yeah, they're pretty shitty because you're still getting rid of a dog or a cat just because they're not what you thought they would be. You thought that they'd be there forever, tiny as fuck. But that's not the case. They're not always going to be small. They're not always going to be this puppy or kitten. So, the thing about it is, honestly, I think the same things, and honestly, humans are more capable. But I do think that if things like this happen, I think the same thing should fucking happen to these people. Leave them to fend for themselves. If they do this to an innocent dog or cat, that really fucking pisses me off. Like, the biggest reason I always hear is because they're not young anymore. They're not puppies or kittens. They're just full-grown cats or whatever, and they just let them run loose because they don't want them anymore. You do realize that all the cats that I've seen and dogs that I've seen that have run loose because their owners don't want them anymore, I would have a whole fucking zoo at this point of dogs and cats. Strictly dogs and cats. Because I see a lot of stray cats where I live, and the cats that are owned by people, they leave them outside. Never do I really see or hear anybody actually leave their dogs or cats inside. Well, mostly cats. I mean, some people have their dogs inside. But, there's a number of reasons why this is really fucking pissing me off. Okay, so number one. Again, you're basically getting rid of a dog or a cat just because you don't like the fact that they grew up. Number two. In cold fucking weather, you let these things go out. Right? And you abandon them. These dogs or cats, they fucking trust you. Other animals as well. They trust you. They trust that you will take care of them forever. And let me tell you something. These dogs and cats and other animals, when you adopt one, you fucking adopt one for life. Until either you die or they die. Whichever one of you dies first. You don't just get rid of them just because they're not small anymore. Just because they're not a puppy or a kitten anymore. Just because they're full-grown cats or they are going on that path. Or maybe you can't handle a cat anymore. But there are other ways around it, like I fucking said before. There's another way around it.
Your kid just because it grew up a little bit?
I mean, some people actually do that, from what I've seen. I've actually heard some people do that. And that really fucking pisses me off, too. But if you really don't want your fucking dog or cat just because they grew up, there are better things you could do with them, instead of just throw them out like you did. Number one, you could always put them up for adoption, or, go online on Facebook groups or whatever, be like, hey, anybody want this dog or cat? Go door to door even. I don't care. Just do something.
Bring it to the pet shop. Like we have a pet shop here called Petco. Basically, in Duluth, Minnesota, and all that. And you can basically bring your dog or cat there and up for adoption.
Yeah. And, you know, you can always put them in animal shelters, or you can put them, you know, anywhere else. There is no fucking reason you should be leaving your dogs or cats out and abandoning them completely like that. To fend for themselves just because you're a piece of shit. Okay? Like, seriously. And I really fucking hope that these cats, they were not owned by anybody prior to this, because I'm gonna tell you, if they were, oh god, I really feel bad for any future pets that they own because of whatever reason. And I've seen some people, the reason why they get rid of their dogs or cats isn't really because they grew up, but because their son or daughter is acting up, or their grandchildren are acting up, or this and that. Like, you're seriously gonna throw away a dog or a cat and leave them to fend for themselves just because your kid is being fucking stupid? You know, like, seriously. That's hurting these animals more. They don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know why they're out in the cold and no one's come for them. No one knows, you know, they don't know why, you know, what they did wrong. They did nothing wrong. It's the fucking useless...
It's not like they can take transportation.
Exactly. And it's not like they really know how to fend for themselves. I mean, even if they did, the fact is, it's still fucking cold-ass weather out there. In some places...
Like, yeah, they're animals, but we trained them to be just like house pets. They don't know how to survive really, I think, in the wild, but...
Exactly.
I mean, they did know a lot of... I mean, we are underestimating cats, because there was a video I watched for showing how cats are actually really good hunters.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, when I brought my cat home after almost getting ran over, you know, trying to fucking save her and whatnot, as I did, you know, I guess she caught 2 or 3 mice in one fucking day. And I'm like, hell yeah. You know, so we obviously kept her because of that, but also because we just couldn't leave her in the cold like that. We're not fucking animals, and we're not fucking monsters, people. We are goddamn humans. Start fucking acting like it. Do not ever do that to your dog or cat. And if you do that to your dog or cat, stop. Realize what the fuck I am saying. And some of you are like, oh shit, he's acting like a fucking drill sergeant in the military. Well, sometimes, maybe, this shit needs to go right through your fucking skull. Like a goddamn knife. Like a fucking knife going through your goddamn skull. This shit has to fucking happen. You have to start taking care of these fucking creatures who don't understand things. Yeah, they're smart,
honestly,
but...
take care of the whole world. Look at all the destruction that goes on.
Exactly. I mean, we're fucking up our own planet one goddamn second at a time.
And also, guess what's gonna probably happen the year 2100?
All hell breaks loose. I mean, I'm wondering about...
And scientists, please, I beg you, do not open portals. Don't.
Well, some people are saying that Call of Duty Black Ops 2, since it takes place in the future of 2025, they're saying that the things that could happen in 2025, you know, in the game is going to happen in reality. So we might be looking at Richtofen blowing up Earth and letting zombies exist. I mean, we're talking zombies from Black Ops 2. Like, fuck.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Jeez,
holy shit.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool, though, honestly, because, like, we may have, like, ray guns and ray gun Mark IIs.
Zombies at my window, I'm gonna be like, oh, shit.
Yeah, but the thing about those zombies is that after a while, they're gonna be so strong, you're definitely gonna die anyway. You know, because, yeah, you can take care of a few zombies, but after a while, they just get so strong and so powerful that even you can't kill them. It'll take 15,000 bullets to bring one down.
I don't see the creatures where you shoot out their heads and then they have another thing come out of their head.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 style. And I'm like,
What are
yeah.
those called?
I forgot. I think there are some evolved version of Ganados. Or Lost Fog. Yeah, I think that's what they actually are, because I think the overall parasite
Especially
is...
that one, you know, that really huge boss that's on the wall with that woman in the purple suit, or was it a woman or a man?
I forgot.
Has like multiple eyes, I think.
Oh
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
Salazar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
that freaking big ass creature. When I fight that, I'm like, holy shit.
Hey, he's a fucking like he was hard to beat the first time
Yeah,
around.
I got down multiple times, I think.
But I'll tell you,
Yeah.
one of the fucking greatest accomplishments of my whole life I did while I was gaming was okay. So I beat that boss fight, the village chief guy. I forgot the guy's name, but I ended up beating him. Like, pistol only.
Ooh.
I only used a handgun, the basic handgun. And I didn't have any help from
When I first
shotguns.
saw that creature, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and you got the building on fire, you got that guy coming after you, you got this and that happening, and I'm like, fuckity doodle dick.
Speaking of Resident Evil 7 final boss, what the fuck?
That shit was fucking pathetic.
Like, when I heard people hating the final boss, I'm like, what are you talking about? This looks awesome. And then when I saw what happened, I was like,
Yeah.
really?
I mean,
it looked like it was going to be an epic big fight about to happen.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
come on.
at least the bosses in Resident Evil Village are harder. But I guess
Like, even Jack is basically, I would say, the more final boss than
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, by the way, you know that one guy that we never got to fight? Yeah, we fought Jack and his wife.
Yeah, the one with the balloons.
Yeah, the one with the birthday cake trap.
Yeah.
Fuck, that guy. Well, I guess
Yeah, I wonder why we never fighted him.
I
He
guess
was like behind the door and everything, being weird.
I guess you do fight him, but
Oh.
it's in a DLC format. So basically, you have
I
to.
do have the DLC for it. I just haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I haven't played the DLC either. I don't even know if I actually have it. I know I have the base game because I have it physically, but I don't know about DLC though. I did hear
Yeah,
that.
you play as Chris?
Yeah,
No.
Chris.
Yeah,
I think.
Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And the whole timeline they did with Chris is fucking weird. Like, Chris from Resident Evil 1 is way different than Chris from Resident Evil 6. And this is fucking...
When I played Resident Evil 2, the classic one, and beat it, when they said, like, when Claire said it's over, and then Leon's like, no, this is far from over. They're not kidding. It's 2021.
Yeah, I got
Jeez.
zombies everywhere.
Oh. And the Resident Evil series, I've been trying to kind of keep up. I know there's the Revelations 1 and 2, and then something else, and
Yeah.
man, the Resident Evil series is crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean... yeah.
Imagine a world where Resident Evil didn't exist.
Huh. That'd be interesting. I guess the only actual survival horror game we'd have is Silent Hill then.
Oh yeah, I need to get that game. I'm gonna get the copy for PlayStation 1 at some point. It's gonna cost me like $300, probably more.
Yeah.
Woo!
But anyways, guys and gals, you know, the whole point of this video is, you know, fucking take care of your goddamn pets, okay? Don't throw them out because they're no longer what you thought they'd be. Don't throw them out because your kids are being stupid. Honestly, that's on you. You know, you failed to train your children, you know, to behave and be proper and shit like that. You know, you have no idea. And if you don't even think for a second that you can handle owning a pet, don't fucking get one. Okay? It's not that fucking hard. You know, no pets should ever be left alone outside in the cold. It's like I mean, even during like the summer, spring, and fall, it doesn't matter. Winter, yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. These animals should not be out. I mean, shit. People all the time claim to be animal lovers and fucking, animal rights to live and they deserve this and that. But they're being hypocritical because they're getting rid of the animals, letting them fend for themselves because they just don't like how they are anymore. Or whatever. Yeah, okay, you're turning into fucking PETA. Whoopity fucking shit. Don't even get me started on those fuck toys. But yeah, I just don't really get why people do this. And again, I can't stress this shit enough. I really do hope that those cats that I basically helped save earlier, I like to really think that I was the one that saved them, because if it weren't for me showing up right then and there, I wouldn't have kept them company, and potentially that guy wouldn't have noticed them being there. And well, yeah, but I feel like I have to be the goddamn savior. Okay, I have to be the one that saves cats, it seems like. Now some people are like, oh, but wouldn't you do that for a dog as well? Well, dogs are a little bit more complicated than that, honestly. Like, maybe smaller dogs like Chihuahuas and stuff like that, yeah, because I could actually carry them and lift them. And that's the same thing with cats. Most cats, if not all cats, I can lift pretty easily. Even fat ones like Garfield, I could probably carry. But we're talking dogs that are like Saint Bernards or like Great Danes or Pit Bulls or things like that. That they're fucking huge, or they are medium sized. I can't lift that kind of weight, so it would be hard for me to save them. Least I could do is try to get in someone's way who's like driving by and just either flag them down or stand in the middle of the road, just potentially risking getting ran over again, and be like, hey, there's a dog here, do something about it. Because that's the thing. I may be the fucking savior, of cats, because, well, I mean, they're easy to carry, they're easy to talk to and things like that. Basically, cats are easy to save. But dogs, though...
And Williams and Necto. Woohoo!
Yeah. That's another thing. I must save my kind from you filthy fucking humans. Because you don't know how to take care of a cat. I do.
And guess what, people? I got 2 cats. Meow.
Yeah.
And my cat Flossie, she's all over me. I was just sitting next to Starlin, and she came right up.
Yeah. I mean, some cats will do that. They want to curl up next to you and sleep. They want to sleep in general. But yeah.
I remember my friend Nick's cat. Nick, if you're watching this, what's up, man? But basically, his cat, I was just trying to sleep, and she kept giving me nuzzles and everything. I'm like, I'm trying to sleep. And Nick also had a similar story too, where he couldn't like sleep till like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that was the time anyway, but I was like, damn. I literally had to send her out to the living room area because I was like, I can't sleep, dang it. And that was the time we were going to Pizza Ranch and stuff like that. Later that day. I'm like, I gotta get this late so I can wake up Nick. But yeah, it was funny.
But yeah, moral of the story here, guys and gals, fucking take care of your goddamn pets. I hate seeing dogs and cats just,
and
out
cats are
there.
So sweet and cute.
Yeah.
As well.
Most, if not all, cats I've seen, they didn't do a damn thing wrong to deserve being left out like that. Now I'm gonna actually go to my Facebook post. This may take a little bit, and and here's basically what I gotta fucking say to, more or less pet owners in general. Oh my god. Okay, what? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm saving this for another video. But long story short, okay, so there's one guy, greetings. Would you like to join the Illuminati so you can be rich, famous, and wealthy and have a total life change forever?
Excuse me?
Do
the
I want to be a part of the Illuminati? Okay, this is just...
Yeah, there was an app I signed up to. There was like this website. It was called like Illuminati or something. I created an account on there, and I was like, "Oh, I now am part of the Illuminati."
Yeah.
It was fun.
Some random guy on Facebook was that way. I'm like, shit. But anyways.
Would I join the Illuminati? No. I don't know.
I'm gonna see
what
if I
the
can...
hell do they do? They probably sacrifice their own kind for their own spiritualness
probably.
or something.
I mean, you know, the whole New World Order and whatnot, there's always giant conspiracies that they have. Alright, I found it. Alright, so...
And then they're gonna be like, so you're becoming one of us now. It's part of the sacrifice. I'll be like, what? What the hell?
Why can you sacrifice everybody else? Assholes. But okay, here's why...
Like, you're becoming us now.
Yeah. Alright, so here's what I said on Facebook. So, I just saved 2 cats from freezing to death. Luckily, someone came by and picked them up. I suspect the previous owners just left them to die because they were both shivering and one looked scared and confused. A message to any pet owners, do not ever do this. If your kitten or puppy is no longer a kitten or puppy, then you should still keep it. When you own a pet until they die or you die. Which is fucking true. You have a lifetime commitment! Either you die or they die. Someone dies, something dies. I mean, we all die. But, you know, until that time, you're supposed to be there with them
and
until the fucking end.
If you don't want a cat or a dog, don't get one.
Exactly. You know, if you feel you can't handle a dog or a cat, firstly, you shouldn't have them in the first place. But there are places where you can drop them off, such as animal shelters and pounds, etc. Or just pass your pets on to someone else. You know, lots of people, they want puppies and kittens for Christmas and in general, so ask around. There is no reason your pet should be out in the cold, and if your dog or cat are outside pets, because I know there are some people that are outside pets, they don't, you know, leave their dogs or cats inside for different reasons. They don't want them fucking up the furniture or fucking up the children. Or the children that are furniture to these people. But, you know, it's like, you know, there's no reason your pet should be out in this cold. And if your dog or cat are outside pets, then get some outside heaters and a dog or cat house for them. I would have brought them in myself and had 2 more kittens, but unfortunately I'm not allowed, and my uncle and aunt live far away, so they probably couldn't have taken them because they live far. But yeah, I saved 2 cats that hopefully found a great forever home. I just can't stand to see good cats like that in the cold weather. Also, a year or 2 ago, I saved another kitten from freezing to death. And a few years before that, I risked my life to save my cat, Meowsabub, from getting ran over. That's what we decided to, you know, name her.
And I just hope, like, this will also, you know, have people realize how a good person you are in racing Ohio. So people aren't assholes anymore.
Yeah, although I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
People are stupid.
What's wrong with people? I think they're just a bunch of crazy drug addicts that are just don't know what the fuck.
I mean, Meigs County is known for 2 things. Weed and crack. You know,
well,
people...
crack explains it.
Yep.
Cracked up people.
I mean, people are either doing cocaine or they're doing crack.
And to the kids out there, be like, what about weed? Ain't that the same thing? Do you see me going crazy? No.
I mean, weed is actually good. You know, good for you and shit like that. You know, it doesn't make you go...
and it's a fun time. So, 2 in 1, baby.
Yeah.
420 all day. Woo!
And so I basically left off the thing with this. Why do people just...
rolling. They hate it.
But yeah, last thing I said in this post was, why do people just abandon their pets like that? Stray or not, no animals deserve to be out in the cold. You know, and like I said in this video, You know, at one point last night, it was actually around the 20-something degrees. Well, it was almost in the teens. You know, that kind of weather. So, yeah, if one of the kittens was already, or cats was already shivering at that, 40-plus degrees, imagine how
And
bad
to
it
the
would have
peop
been.
and to the people in Racing, Ohio, stop smoking that crack. What's wrong with you?
Exactly. Exactly. Stop being filthy pieces of shit. That's all it really is. You know, treat people like actual people with respect. Treat animals with respect. Don't do anything stupid. And and
I
honestly,
mean, me and William we may act crazy like we're on crack times 10, but we're not.
yeah.
Not on crack.
But yeah, the thing about it is, and also I know some people, and this happened to me. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. I really don't. I mean, people don't have to
Me
like me.
neither.
People don't have to like me,
I try
love
to
me.
make people like me and all that, but the truth that don't like me, I'm just like, yeah, well, if you do.
Yeah, who gives a shit about you or your people? No one cares about you or your opinions. But yeah, if you don't like me, then just let it be. Not, I mean, I get it. Not everybody has to like me, but don't do things to prove you don't like me. In other words, stop
That can
destroying
send you to
shit.
jail or some shit.
Yeah,
Wow, people.
I mean, our neighbors ended up stabbing our dog because they don't like me and shit like that. And I'm on probation for a crime I never committed.
Man,
I no longer
man,
have
what
a.
a poor,
I no
man, what a
longer.
poor dog. Goddamn.
Exactly. She did nothing to anybody. She was a good dog. Still is, as far as I know. I think she's still alive, but which is kind of shocking because I think they stabbed her like 10 times. I'm
Oof.
shocked. Yeah, I'm shocked she's still alive because of that. All that blood that was lost.
That's gotta have been painful. Like, I don't even want to imagine what's like being stabbed. Nope. I cut
Yeah.
myself with veins. That already hurts enough.
I mean, when I
Being
was
stabbed.
younger, yeah, when I was younger, honestly, I mean, for me, it didn't really feel that bad. Okay, so when I was younger, like a few years ago, like I ended up like purposefully cutting myself. You know how these emo people do it. Back in the day, like actually taking a knife or something and cutting their wrist or whatever. Yeah, honestly, it didn't really hurt. I don't know, but that's probably because it was a different area of the body and not like my back or my throat or something like that. But the thing is, I don't care if you like me or not. Not everybody does, and I don't like everybody. There are just some people I don't get along with, I don't tolerate, I don't like. And I know I'm that way with some other people. They don't like me, they don't care about me, they're not, fond of me. And that's fine, I don't care. But again, you don't have to fucking prove it by being a complete cunt lord. You don't have to fucking stab dogs. You don't have to make me out to be the villain when I'm not. I'm over here trying to live.
And you don't have to mew at us.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You don't have to fucking. You don't have to do any stupid shit. All I've ever wanted was a quiet and peaceful life. And have I got that? Haha, no. Because of people that like to fuck with me, people that like to cause problems, cause issues, and whatever because they don't like me. Like, seriously. Are you that fucking retarded that you have nothing better to do?
And I came along at the right time in 2015 as well.
Yeah. But are you
On Doom
seriously...
Classic, what are the odds? God damn.
Yeah. But are you seriously that fucking retarded that you have nothing better to do than fuck with me and, hate on me and start causing problems that make my life a living shithole? I mean, you do realize I could do the exact same thing to you, right? You stab my dog, I could make it so where you are dead. I have ways, Like, seriously. Pay off the right people, you won't exist anymore. So honestly, you want to fuck with me, that's fine, you know. But just realize that I have people that are willing to back me up. You do the wrong thing. If I end up dead because of you people, guess what's going to happen? You will not live to see the next day. Just saying. Because people will know that you pushed me to that point.
Oh, thanks for the
And people will realize that you're the reason why I'm dead now. So, yeah. Yeah, again, you can like me all you want, you can dislike me all you want. I don't care. But if you're gonna be an asshole, if you're gonna be a piece of shit, I could be a piece of shit back. You know, that... Don't be an asshole. And I won't be an asshole. I'll probably still be an asshole, but I won't be as much of an asshole. So, yeah. Anyways, that went off on a little rant tangent there about something that was not related to the video, but the point still stands. If you have a dog or a cat, keep them. It doesn't matter if they're a puppy or a kitten anymore. I hate seeing good animals suffer because people don't know how to take care of them. Oh my. Oh, people are talking. People are talking. Uh-oh. Oh shit. People are talking. But anyways, guys.
They were just talking about downtown and how scary it is at night. And there. Yeah, downtown Duluth is dangerous.
Well, I guess apparently there was a shooting that went on here in Meigs County.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Well, oh no, wait, let me guess. Oh, must be the video game.
I don't know. I mean, probably.
I swear to God, if I hear that, if we hear that one more time, ooh, that's it.
I'll fucking show you how violent video games can make people. I mean, I'll at least put some fucking truth in those words, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, if you want to start blaming video games for things that are just not true,
and
I'll make them
subscribe
true.
to you, and, Anna, Amy, what's your mother's name again? Sorry.
Amy.
Amy, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I subscribe to her. So,
yeah. But yeah, guys and gals, just remember this whole video is about taking care of animals. Do not fail me. Do not do anything horrible to these animals, because they, believe it or not, they rely on you more than you could possibly imagine. You know, you brought them home, you saved them, you did whatever, however you obtained them. They are trusting you with their life to not abandon them, to not treat them like they're nothing. You know, like they're just garbage.
Don't be an asshole.
Exactly. You know, don't be an asshole to people or animals. I mean, there are days animals are more human than even humans. Like, seriously. I mean, a lot of cats and dogs just mind their own business, and they don't really do anything, and then next thing you know, they're just out in the streets.
It's starting to increase the wars before something. Huh.
But anyways, guys and gals, you know, that's gonna be it for this video. Yeah.
70% is true.
Yeah. But if you guys and gals like this video, give this video a like. If not, it's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. I mean, let me know what you guys and gals think about this whole thing, because I know some people are going to be like, oh, well, maybe the pets deserve to be thrown out. No, they fucking don't. And there's no excuse why a dog or a cat should be outside, you know, with nothing.
Or even your pet bird.
Exactly. I don't care what animal you have. Dog, cat, ferret, squirrel.
Hamster, rabbit, chicken, whatever.
I mean, at that point, if you have a pet rabbit...
Don't let your chicken cross the road.
It's not going to get to the other side. It's going to end up dead, and it's going to go elsewhere.
Well, technically to the other side, another dimension. Yeah, damn.
Maybe, yeah.
I heard there was like some kind of dark truth behind that, or something. I don't know.
It's possible.
There was like talking about to get to the other side, as in death.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Well, it's possible. The more you think about it, a lot of old,
And
a lot
man,
of old.
goddamn, ripping off the wall. What's going on up there?
Well, fuck the wall. We don't need walls.
But yeah, just like Rain Around the Rosie, apparently Pocket Full of Posy has to do with the plague in 1500.
Yep.
So
I mean, a lot
That's
of these kid songs and a lot of these sayings and jokes and things like that
yeah,
are actually really fucking morbid when you think about it.
I know, right? And I remember as a kid singing it; it was so much fun. Now it's like, what the fuck?
Well, everyone's gonna die now because of this.
Man, if I hear Rain Around the Rosie again, I'm gonna go crazy. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you could turn any song into a fucking dark song, I guess, in theory. But yeah. So anyways, guys and gals, you know, I'm done here. Just don't be an asshole to humans or animals or anything like that. I mean, yeah, the fox...
Don't be an asshole to my painter.
Exactly. I mean, the fox may say a ring ding 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 a ding, but it can't actually tell you what it's actually thinking. You know, a lot of animals can't really speak human, so it's not like they can tell you, hey, don't fucking do this, don't throw me out, don't abuse me like that, because that's what it is. That's fucking abuse. That's it, plain and fucking simple. It's abuse. You know, you're potentially, you know, leaving animals to die. And honestly, if you want my input on the whole damn thing, I'll tell you right now, I think people that do that should be charged with animal cruelty because, I mean, shit. If a dog or cat dies because you don't want it anymore, because you are so fucking stupid to actually take care of it in the first place, yeah, I say you should be charged on it. I don't give a fuck. You know?
And also the people, well, out there, this is out of topic, but it's almost Christmas Eve. Woo!
Yay.
Yeah.
But yeah. I haven't really done anything yet with that yet. I should probably start doing more explicit Christmas albums. But I kind of forgot about what I was already planning on doing.
My penis.
Well, fuck it. But yeah. Anyways, as always, I'll see y'all in the next video. You know, peace out, people, and Brohoof.